As a podcaster, I can understand the struggle of seeking sponsorships and advertisements for your show. I think all podcasters would agree. We would do our show for free, but being paid allows us the freedom to do it. So if you're looking to add some money into your podcasting budget, then you should definitely hit up my friends over at Podcorn. Podcorn is a marketplace connecting podcasters to amazing sponsorship opportunities. Podcasters can set their own rates and collaborate with brands directly with no exclusivities, no middleman, and no strings attached. The marketplace is transparent and allows you to control how and when you want to monetize. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at podcorn.com/podcasters.
You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance at its best.
My name is Vanessa, and I ask tough questions.
Hey, it's Go. You know we stay lit, and you know why you here. So let's get it.
You better get on your motherfucking feet. This the Dignified Delinquents 100th episode, and I'm in this bitch and I'm lit. Let's go. My voice the one the hell out of everything. What's up? 100.
What's up,
100. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm yelling in your speakers in your car. You listening at work. You probably finna get fired because you didn't know we was gonna come in hot. But we coming in hot, baby. This is the 100th episode of the motherfucking Dignified Delinquents. Y'all better make some noise in this bitch.
Come on, man.
I got all the damn sounds going off. Y'all heard that? You don't know what the hell noise I'm gonna make next.
UFC.
I didn't even unmute y'all. I was so excited. Y'all was muted the whole time.
You're the best announcer and bringing Renner.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was excited. This is 100.
It is 100.
This is 100.
100.
Let's go. Let's fucking go for no reason.
100.
Can you? Your centennial episode, is that a thing?
Centennial?
Is that?
This feel like
would
this
it
feel
fit
like
here?
this feel like the pastor's anniversary. That's what this feel like. I feel like this is the pastor's anniversary, and we got dinners and plates afterwards for $15 to get a ticket.
$15.
That's what the pastor's anniversary dinner go for.
Yeah.
We used to get fed
Yeah. You just go over and
almost
get
every Sunday after
You must go
church.
to a bigger church.
Nah, my church is small.
And you had to pay $15 a
Yo,
head?
Pastor Ron
Yeah.
show.
Oh no! And we got Wednesday night
They like
dinner.
robbery?
Then what church you went to?
A small Southern Baptist church.
And y'all, they fed y'all? Y'all was white, wasn't it?
That was like the ministry, yes. But,
Yeah, that's some white shit.
was
Niggas
wrong.
ain't
you
doing
want
that.
everybody to come because you get a free meal.
Cheese don't cost that much, but when you trying to get beans, beans, potatoes,
no.
tomatoes, chicken,
spaghetti.
Lamb, dog.
y'all have spaghetti. See
A
that's
lot of
easy.
spaghetti, pastas, stuff like that. Publix chicken.
And y'all church probably live by that motto of Jesus fed 1,000 people with one loaf of bread, but our church was like, yeah, he fed them with all that, but who brought it? Somebody had to pay for it.
No.
So we had to pay for it. Vasco, what's going on, man? This is the 100th episode of the Dignified Delinquents. Let's go. You better turn the hell up.
Yo, man, you already know who it is, man. Welcome to the 100th episode of the Dignified Delinquents.
Yes, sir.
Let me say what's up to the frequent delinquents who are already listening, man. Hey, shout out to the ones who went ahead and got that merch,
Get
too.
your merch,
Let's
get your merch.
Let's not forget about that. Get that merch, man. It feels good. But before we get started, you know I got to get this out. Yo, what it is, what it do. It's your boy Sko, a.k.a. That Kid, a.k.a. I am.vsj, a.k.a. the best vlogger and
Lover.
you know, man, and I'm lit too, right?
Yes,
y'all?
sir.
I don't know where that energy came from, but it's all not. So
yeah, I don't know where it came from.
all I'm
either.
gonna say is now you got me like this for the rest of the
There
show.
you
so.
go. That's what I want. That's what you should be without me. You should be up there. You should be up there. Up there. You should be up there.
Are we here now, though? Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. To the right, I have the one and only, the lovely Vanessa. Please tell me how you feeling on this 100th episode as a dignified delinquent.
I feel great, but
Yes.
I'm here with the balance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let them
You
be
gonna-
10, and I'm gonna be like 6
We do
and a
need a
half.
mediator.
Yeah, we need somebody to bring it back down. Now I'm at 10 now, but I'm probably gonna go down to a 7.
You got me about
We're
10.
gonna have to turn down their volume and stuff, especially Vasco.
Yeah, they gonna be like, damn, I like this show, but shit.
Damn,
I
they
love
loud.
how happy both of y'all are. That's awesome.
You know.
And me saying shh gonna get on their nerves. Like, damn, Jerry, why all your S's sound like that? Sheesh. Yeah, man, it's been a journey to get here. I gotta say, it's been a journey to this 100, man.
Because you started, how to start out?
Starting in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I started in 2017 with just an idea with a name. I think names are important. So names to me is everything. So I was like, damn, I need a catchy name for a podcast. But the real reason why I did it is because I was reading Charlamagne's book, Black Privilege.
Okay.
And he was talking about, you know, all these people say that they want to do what I do. They want to be a media. They trying to do all this stuff. But you don't have to do everything at such a granular, is that a word? Level.
Okay.
It's such a grand level. We're going to let it slide. This is 100 episode.
Yeah.
It's 100 episode.
Get away with it.
So he was like, y'all can do a podcast. Just go get a microphone, get a computer. You can do a podcast. So I was like, oh, shit. So that book motivated me to, you know, go buy 4 microphones. I ain't had nobody who I wanted to be. And I went and started a podcast. And I recruited some hosts. I recruited a few people. Shout out to Breeze. Shout out to D. Those were the first 2 hosts of the Dignified Delinquents. We were doing it in our living room. Terrible show. It was terrible.
Don't say terrible.
No,
Breeze is cool. Dwayne, right?
Dwayne was part of it.
But they like 2 totally different.
Yeah, no, it
totally
was
different.
It was a terrible show.
And you like somewhere in between.
Yeah, no, it was a terrible show. When we first started doing the Dignified Delinquents, it was me and Breeze and D, and we did like a couple of episodes recorded. The first one that we did, the microphones were so terrible that when I went back to go play it back, because we couldn't hear how we do now, like you was just talking, hope that the shit
Just hope it recorded fine.
So I went back and listened to it in the whole episode. Damn. I was like, hey y'all, we did so good, but we got to come back and do it again.
The whole
thing.
Shit, half the time y'all don't know it, but we be talking for 30 minutes and then Jerry say, "Oh snap!
Oh my bad.
We got to cut all that.
God damn it, I ain't hit it.
We got to redo all that.
I do gotta say you did the thing with the name though.
Thank you.
Because even when you asked me to come on, I was like, "What's the name of it?" You the Dignified. Well, I don't even think I asked you. You so like brand strong.
Yeah.
You was like, "Hey, you want to come on podcast, the Dignified Delinquents?"
Dignified Delinquents.
And I was like,
called.
"That's a catchy ass name.
Yeah.
I like that."
I wanna commend you, bro, because it takes work to be consistent, but it takes even more work to be consistent. And you thinking your videos already ain't
shit.
You feel me? Because just like you said, like I hope people that are listening, y'all really took what Jerry just said to heart. Bro, you just said your videos were terrible.
Shit.
But these were the videos that got you started on a foundation that got you to where you is now.
We wasn't even doing videos early on.
I was about to say we need to
Y'all
put them out.
was actually doing just straight
we
up
were
audio?
just doing just audio, just straight audio at a table talking, no subject matter really. I always was a planner. And then when me and Breeze and D stopped doing it, I went and got my guy.
What you mean stop doing it? How'd y'all stop doing it?
Because that not being consistent with it, and you know not being an overnight success. Like some people want you to be like, tomorrow we're gonna be on TV. Like, no, nigga, it's gonna take some time. This podcast, we just now kind of bubbling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After 3 years, 100 episodes. But then I went and got my guy. I was working with this guy. He's actually on the line right now. Dignified Delinquents. Make some noise for my man, Dwayne Anderson.
Dwayne! Yes, sir!
Hey, Dwayne.
Good brother.
Dwayne.
I done get this nigga a whole intro and he ain't even here. You hear this? Ain't this
Dwayne,
crazy?
you
We just gonna keep on.
Dwayne, you there? We gonna get him back on the line. So we started doing it together in his in my living room.
Leave your message.
This nigga phone.
I know you lying.
This nigga, we planned this whole thing. We had this grand intro.
What time you said be ready by?
What did you tell him a time? I was finna say, let me catch your real raw feelings right now. How you feel?
I didn't tell him. I told him a time, but I'm late.
You gave him
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
late.
there you go.
I'm late.
Okay.
It's on
okay,
me.
though.
But no, me and him started doing it in my living room, and it was terrible. It was terrible. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was terrible. It was so bad because me and him, we differ on opinions a lot, and I'm Christian. He met God, and she's black. So
Okay.
So you know, like just that alone was like, yeah, you know, whoa, got the
We already on
crystals.
2 different planes.
He said that he doesn't, you know, he's vegan. He don't believe in killing animals because all of the negativity that you put into killing the animal, then you eat that. And I was like, well, if you cook that at 350, all that negativity,
I think it gets it out.
And they don't like when you joke on their stuff.
Then he is like, nah, good brother. But then you know, we was like, we need another female voice. So we reached back out to D. She came back. We did like 4 episodes. Then they both got fired.
What they did? Disagree with you.
You might want to take a drink.
They probably didn't do nothing.
No, they didn't come. They weren't preparing.
See how I got that out?
More so her. She was not preparing, right? And then Dwayne, he was very dignified, but lacked the delinquency.
Oh.
And to be on this show, you got to have a good balance of both.
Type shit.
You got to have a good balance of both.
Type
So we just decided like, hey, it's better if we just let it go now than hold on. It hurts.
Where they how'd they respond?
They both knew that it was time.
Okay.
They both knew that it was time. So then I started doing the show by myself for a little bit, but I had like guests coming in.
That's a grind, boy.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was horrible. And then we had Breeze come back again, and then this time he brought Bree with him. Damn, I feel like I've been through some shit on this show, don't I?
I was just gonna say, boy, like
3 years is a long time.
You're really talking about a whole journey right now. Keep going. You explain to people who don't know who he is. What's happening?
Breeze and Bree came back at the top of 2020, right? And we were doing it, and they were just on here as guests. And the first show was so good, so amazing, so crazy. I was like, come back next week. Let's do it again. And then they came back next week. And that show was so good, so amazing, so crazy. Breeze hit me up. He was like, hey, bro, Bree really enjoying this show, enjoying doing it, da-da-da-da-da. We should make this thing a full-time thing. And I was a little hesitant on it. So I don't know if you're a real fan of the show, you would know that the show at that point in time, I was calling it the Dignified Delinquent with Breeze and Bree. Because I didn't pull them all the way into the fold.
All right,
because I thought that they were.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it was right. Yo, it's your boy Jerrythagreat, aka the Dignified Delinquent, and I'm in here with Breeze and Bree.
Oh, that was your like.
And that's how I called the show.
Okay.
That's how I called it. But then they were rocking with us for a minute, rocking and rolling, and then in like July of last year, this one lady came by. She stopped by for a show. She was a guest. She just came in for a spell. She was a teacher here in Jacksonville.
Right.
You know, she was saying some great things on social media. She had some businesses, still got some businesses, and I was like, I need another female voice on the show. I need somebody who's gonna give me some punch.
Right.
So I was like,
so you talking about old girl?
Well, we the thing is, we tried like two other girls. We had one girl come on, and I was like, okay, she cool, she just not it.
Right.
Then we had another girl come on. I was like, okay, she talked too much.
Definitely a thing.
But over everybody else, and would be like 3 minutes behind. Like she was delayed.
What?
You know what I mean?
One of those?
Yeah, like y'all talking about Usher? Bitch, 3 minutes ago we was.
We on the next topic. What are you doing?
That's so hard not to do though, honestly.
Come back with something.
Like say you're telling a story, I'll have something like ooh at like 5 different points in your story, but this point don't matter no more by the time you get to this point. So I can only focus on this point.
You know what really sucks?
That's a skill.
What really sucks is when I go back and I watch the whole show over again. I'm like, damn, I should have said that. I should have said this. I should have said that.
Right there.
Wait. So who came in July?
In July, some girl with long hair, she came to be a guest, and I was like, I don't know. She came as a guest. She wasn't really too talkative when she came. She was kind of sat by herself, but she had some good points when she did speak. Her name was Vanessa, aka Nessa Ness. Her name was
yeah. And I'm still here, praise be.
Still here. Turn the show around.
I'll never know.
I think that we got on the fuck y'all.
Week to week.
Week to week, it's a journey. But no, Vanessa brought a different kind of energy to the show. She brought openness. She brought different experiences. She was bringing some real shit. And I finally felt like I found a good opposite of me. Because my whole thing was even when Dwayne was on the show, even when Bree and Breeze was on the show, I would tell the producer, aka my wife, I was like, damn, I need somebody who can match my energy or match my hustle or match as much as I do on the show. And then when Vanessa came, she did that. So shout out to Nessa Ness.
Yes.
I'm glad. Jared, he begged me, like he texted me like 3 times and finally
I ain't even had your number.
I'm just kidding. No, Jerry started following me on Twitter and then I followed him back and
how'd that go?
It was pretty quick. Like within a month, I think he reached out and asked would I come. And
you were following our Instagram, the Dignified Delinquents, So I was like, okay. So I went to your Twitter. I was like, let me see what she tweet about, because tweets would tell you kind of like where a person is.
I was trying to support everybody's stuff, and I seen Breeze posted, and I was like, oh yeah, let me follow her. Okay, yeah. But
Jerry
reached out, and I was like, yeah, I'll come. in the time period of like trying new things.
We caught you at the right time, huh?
You definitely did, because like a year sooner, I don't know. I might have came, but I might not have had shit to say.
Okay.
Or anything of substance to say, or wouldn't have been able to put it as good as I put it now. Even though that sentence came out bad.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You articulating, go ahead.
But yeah, so I'm glad to be here. I'm glad Jerry brought me on.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see where we go.
Yeah, I think that Vanessa definitely made a difference on the show. And then, you know, we hit a little rough patch in October. We had to say goodbye to 2 people. Goodbye. Okay, I can't do it on the show. but immediately after that, like that same week, we had a guest come on. We had a guest that same week. Same week. We keep one in the chamber. Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready.
We're another version, bro. We keep one loaded.
Everybody got an alternate.
Just in case. Anybody can be replaced. You know what I mean? Not here. No, this group is solid. This group ain't going nowhere. We done hit milestones and we done plateau. We doing planks. We wouldn't have found my guy Vasco.
Yes, sir. What it is, what it do. You already know who it is, bro. Coming to your live action.
Oh,
it's
my
the
God.
one.
All right. Damn.
I was so glad when Vasco came.
Vasco brought a young energy to the show.
He brought a lot of energy that I was not used to.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of all of. I think it's a little bit of high energy, annoying energy, crackhead energy.
Crackhead for sure.
Too loud. You feel me?
Too loud, too wrong, too young, too old.
Just type shit, yeah. I like that though. I'm scattered.
You the cousin who would be happy to see coming, but then we be like, damn, when he leaving?
Type shit.
Yeah, you want to go out to eat because you fun to hang out with, but I gotta pay for his ass.
Damn, I gotta pay for his food. Shit. Damn,
I'm not even gonna argue with you.
This like the little bro on the team.
Yeah,
big
man.
little bro.
So this is the team. I think we wouldn't have got to 100 without, of course, everybody in the past. But y'all. definitely not without this crew that we have here now. So I'm appreciative of y'all, man. It has been a journey.
Indeed,
it has been a journey. But we here.
We still
and shout out to the producer. We gotta get some noise to Veronica in the background.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah,
one of our associate producers in the background. We gotta give some noise for her because she came on. She wasn't always a part of the show. Oh, I don't know if y'all know that.
I didn't know that.
Oh hell no!
So how did this happen?
Don't say the story.
And not in a bad way, but it was just, you know,
it wouldn't work.
It wasn't. It was no. It would work, but it was like her free time. This was taken away from her free time. She ain't, you know what I mean? This play. Y'all over there playing.
I got real shit to worry about.
I was on call.
I ain't gonna actually say it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
I'm busy. Yeah, you know. So, but no, she didn't come on the show until like January 2020.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then
Breeze and Bree came.
Yeah, she came then and she was working the camera. We only had one camera. We had one camera set up, and that camera was turning between 2 people. And sometimes she'd be missing it because she'd be over here looking at her laptop, and then like somebody talking over this, so she had to turn it over there. Like, God damn it, now I can't use that clip.
Gotta redo the whole shit.
Gotta redo the whole damn thing. But she came in, she learned the cameras, but she also brought a sense of organization to it, a sense of, you know, you gotta make sure that you got your topics, your deadlines, da. Put this up, who you want to interview, this and that and third. So
serves as a moderator for sometimes.
Yeah,
you know how long
middle ground helps us make decisions.
Yeah.
Me and Jerry
get on to the next
topic. To our thing. Yeah, she got the sign. So shout out to Veronica, aka the associate producer, aka my wife.
Not the executive. Hold on.
Let me fix myself.
I had to catch myself. You know, I mean,
can't give it too much credit.
Talking so fast sometimes, I just be missing some stuff. But hey, listen, we appreciate everybody who's have been rocking and rolling with us for 100 episodes. I know some people who've been here since day one, and to y'all, I'm sorry, but I appreciate you.
I want to know who's been here since day one.
Yeah,
I would love to know who those fans are.
If you've been a day one of the Dignified Delinquents, drop a fist in the comments. Yeah, drop a fist emoji in the comments if you've been rocking with us since day one.
I want to know.
I'm sure some of those day ones though they left because they're like, God damn, Jerry, now every week.
Y'all can't get it together.
Every week now.
I bet they gonna come back though if they already ain't back.
Huh?
They always come back round.
Ooh, that's what my brother
Jerry
told me.
Something good.
I want my baby back. Damn, I thought Dwayne was gonna call the fuck in.
Man, call the nigga back.
I thought Dwayne was gonna call in. We had a whole conversation about this shit, and the nigga did.
An emergency something came up.
No, it didn't. Now his phone rang. Earlier, his phone wasn't ringing.
It probably did.
Good brother.
So I got lost, so I'm headed back to him.
Oh, you got. Oh.
Hello.
Yeah.
How you doing?
So it'll be about hi.
Yeah, well, you on the show. You on the show.
Hey, sis.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Well, how you doing? We hope that you well.
I'm doing good.
You driving? You got it on the Bluetooth?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good. 10 to 2.
Yeah, because we want to make sure that you safe, that you get back to. So who are you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dwayne, like,
so embarrassing,
come on now, good
Jerry.
brother. Why you doing like that, good brother? I'm gonna let you get to him. Have him text me because I don't know how you get lost from him. First of all, we got to talk about that. How you get lost from him?
With his phone.
Y'all went to a wine tasting and got drunk.
I'm a lightweight, so it just, I don't know what
phone,
happened.
sis.
Is she driving?
She got the Bluetooth on.
I'm good now.
You good now?
Yeah, it's been 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She good.
You a lightweight. What you went back to take a nap and then he was like, "Oh, I'm going out."
No, he went to the restaurant. Oh my gosh, he don't kill me for telling this. When I got lost, that's what happened.
Okay.
So I got in the driver's seat and I got lost.
Okay. We'll tell Dwayne to. I'm gonna text him.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for
safe.
talking to us.
See, you never know what's gonna happen on this damn show. Yep.
This is great.
Well, cat's out the back.
Would someone have your phone? Will Veronica just be riding around with your phone?
I wouldn't get
Can
lost.
you imagine a situation?
I wouldn't get lost. I wouldn't get lost.
You get lost in the sauce?
I've been lost.
Me?
Oh no, you got lost in Miami. I wasn't lost in Miami. I wasn't lost in Miami because
After the boat.
After the boat.
I remember that story.
Okay.
You heard that story?
Yeah.
Who told you that story?
Me and Veronica, we talk. I'm just kidding. You told the story on the show, fool.
Oh, well, yeah. After the boat. Yeah, but no, y'all. So I appreciate y'all. I was trying to get Dwayne, but obviously,
Things happen.
some things are going.
Maybe he'll call back lit.
Maybe not. I'm
And
gonna bring
maybe
him
he
on.
won't be the good woke brother.
I'm gonna bring him on. Good brother, what's up? Oh, here with the yeah,
Okay. Wow. I can't imagine. I'm trying to think of a situation. My boyfriend riding around with my phone. Not that he couldn't.
Car, and you know what I'm saying? He was like,
When you get out and go to the store, Vasco, you leave your phone in the car
Yeah.
with your girl.
Yeah.
Unlock.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't got no nothing to hide for real.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's good.
you know what I mean?
I dated someone who never, ever left his phone in the car. So I'm just curious.
Some people, but that's not always a thing that they trying to hide. Like they got something going on. Sometimes people just like very, very protective over their phone because that's got low key everything about them in it. Like
And
I see
other
the video.
people.
Exactly. Like it's like I just can't give you this free access to all the people. You know what I'm saying? I know because now you go our
You
message.
see this shit, you look at some of my friends like,
Oh, completely different. You know what I mean? So it ain't just mean that.
I don't know.
Hey, so it's been a crazy week, man. We hit the 100th episode. The verdict came back in the Derek Chauvin case.
Yes, sir.
Guilty on all 3 counts.
Send that boy to jail.
Now, sentencing is going to happen in about 8 weeks. The maximum that he's looking at is about 40 years. On the minimum, he's probably looking at about 25. It just depends on how the judge want to do it. How did y'all feel about the verdict? Were y'all like, okay, good for his ass?
They're gonna jail.
Good, but that don't seem like enough time.
Jail.
40
Especially
years?
25.
25, definitely. I hope that the judge, gives him...
Just considering how much time other people get, I don't know. That is a long time. Like on one side, I think that's a long ass time to be in jail. But on the other side, if we're using the benchmark of other sentencings, 25 seems a little light.
So 25 is the minimum. With they have extenuating circumstances like privilege, restraint, kids being there witnessing the murder. So with all of those things being at stake, it could be a little bit more time, but it just depends on what the judge feel or deems is within the rule of law. And you also got to look at it like he's never had any prior convictions or prior troubled history, so you got to weigh that into account too when you're doing the scale of sentencing. So it's gonna be interesting.
I think you killed somebody.
Yeah, that's what I said.
This is fact
But
as well. For me, man, it was like I was happy just to see a step in the right direction. Like it felt. I want to say good. because it did feel good to see that justice is finally being served, finally being done right in this country. But at the same time, like Vanessa said, 25 years, you took a life. Hopefully they give him that full sentence. And then, like I told you before the show, I don't know if you want to jump right into it, but I was happy because I was on Instagram when I seen it. I seen bro guilty, him walking in the thing with handcuffs. All right, cool, yeah. I take one more scroll and then I see the Ma'Khia Bryant.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, how the fuck am I finna sit here and celebrate this and then this now this another one, like right after we just solved one case, another one pops up on some bullshit.
Yeah, damn.
You feel me? You feel where I'm coming from?
Because I was gonna say, yeah, I feel you on the right direction thing, and then you threw that part. Because there's that, and then the guy who pushed the guy for walking around the neighborhood. That was last week. He's been convicted of aggravated assault,
something like
or
that.
something like that. So I'm like, okay, we see him, you know, what I'm saying a little something, but then
we taking strides. We taking strides, and I cannot deny that. That's one thing I am happy about.
So how do y'all feel about the whole Ma'Khia Bryant situation? Because on social media, that has been a conversation that has been dividing people. I would say that. I would say it's been a divider. On one end, people are saying, you know, police officer's wrong, it's murder, cold blood, murder, da 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 da. On the other end, you got people saying, well, in this situation, she had a knife, she was about to attack somebody. The police took one life to save another one. What's y'all thoughts?
As a teacher, as soon as I saw the story, like I was kind of heartbroken, especially how young she was. She was only 16. And watching the video, my first question was, who are all these girls around her? Because girls that age, boys that age, there's a lot of, you know, you jump people, or, you know, if one of us fight, we all fight. Yeah. And nobody's going anywhere by themselves. And she's the one that called the police. So what I would make up in my mind, because that's all we can do at this point, is that she was about to get jumped. I don't know where she would, you know, I don't know as much as where she was and where the knife came from and things like that. But shit, if it's 4 or 5 girls around me, I don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
So,
but I think it's tragic that she's not here. I think it sucks that she was shot. I just need to know more. A
little bit more details. Yeah.
Same. Just from the video, it's not. I didn't get too much context of what was going on, and it could, like you said, it could be 2 different sides to this story where it's, you know what I'm saying, call the police, cold blood, this happened. Or shorty called the police because she was finna get jumped. She needed assistance.
So that's why she called the police for that reason, that she was, you know, these girls were at her house about to fight her. So that's why she called the police. So the police pull up to the scene, not knowing who called, who's what is what, and what is going on, and gets out of the car. You see, because in the full video, because y'all watched it right before the show, so that wasn't the full video, but in the full video, you see the police officer pull up, get out the car. He's like, hey, what's going on? Then you see like a fight start.
It starts when he gets there?
Yeah, like something popped off then. You see this grown man about to kick a little girl, like not a little girl, but like a teenager's head off. Like, so like it was probably like chaos, especially if you white. Yeah. And you know what I mean?
You're not used to seeing
You're not seeing this kind of stuff. You don't know to just go grab her by her back and just sling her ass down.
Yeah. Or
you
hold on.
Or just hold her. Or just like or shoot one in the air. Pow! That'll
clear a room real quick, honestly.
That'll clear it out. So you don't know this coming into that situation, and you're seeing a person with a knife, and it's looking like it's going towards another person. So you doing what you think you're supposed to do, which is serve and protect the person that's finna get stabbed. You shoot 4 times. Now 4 is a little excessive.
It is.
You shoot her in the chest 4 times, not knowing she's the one that called y'all for the protection.
Where is this taser at? Why wasn't this taser involved?
Story I watched said that the taser could have caused the other girl to be killed or harmed. So that's why
she probably could have still reacted with the taser. Like, the taser probably could have still
even more violently, maybe even.
But the argument that people are saying is that, you know, you see these white people, a white 15, 16-year-old walking down the street with a shotgun, with a gun that already done killed 2 people with it. And he gets arrested scot-free, no harm, no foul. He just gets in the back of the car.
I did see a Jacksonville police officer who is black, and he posted the video, and he said, now tell me how you de-escalate this in 10 seconds without using force. So There are definitely people on both sides for sure, like you said.
I think a black police officer would have got there, would have knew like, okay, this is some neighborhood shit going on. Probably would have grabbed the girl with like, get your ass back like that.
Shit, a black officer probably wouldn't knew the girl.
Yeah, that too. Which is why I say neighborhood police.
What are you doing? What are you out here doing? I know your family.
Yeah,
I know you're not supposed to be out here doing it. Well, all y'all kids, take y'all ass home.
Yeah,
would have cleared that shit out instantly, like.
Because that reminded me, that whole situation of how it was unfolding. It reminded me of a situation that we were in high school where we had went and got into a fight at these people's house, and then they didn't want to wear their ass whooping, so they came to my house with like 20 more people, and it's like a full on brawl. Somebody got rocks, somebody got a gun, and it's like, if the police would have put up in that moment, what would they have done? Now, granted, the police knew Palm Coast is small. Police know us. So when they got there, they're like, what the hell going on? These are finales. What's going on? So we were privy to that, like what you were just saying. But if that wasn't the case, what could have happened?
Right, like, so, what if that was you?
Me?
I'm talking about like in this situation and that was happening and the police pulled up, what do you think would have happened?
If I was in Palm Coast, it might have been a different story because they do police and like neighborhood police, and most of the police officers there grew up there, lived there, watched the football games, know that you.
Oh, I ain't know that. That's lit.
So it's just because it's a small city.
I was just saying, there probably ain't no issues happening down there.
I mean, ain't that too now?
As many.
It's progressing now, but it's progressing.
It's picking up.
Like crown wise,
like New Smyrna and Smyrna, DeLand, all of those.
Yeah, it's catching up. But Palm Coast got traffic now. Palm Coast used to never have traffic.
Got them outlets.
That's not in Palm Coast.
Not in Palm Coast.
Outlets in Palm Coast.
That far. Well,
they told those in Daytona. Yeah, Palm Coast got traffic now. So
Palm Coast got money though too.
Yeah.
No, it sound like they do.
They definitely shit. Them people by the beach.
That's Flatland County. They ain't Palm Coast.
Okay.
Nah, Palm Coast ain't got no money.
I ain't even argue with you. I know you from.
What's your county, Volusia?
I'm in Flagler County too, but Flagler Beach.
Yeah.
On the water.
Yeah.
Then you go to the Hammock Dunes. That's where the real money is. Michael Jordan got a house out there. So that's where the money reside. Where the money reside. Okay, now listen.
Ooh, I was out there one time and this older dude tried to talk to me. This old as hell, probably like 65. Damn. And he was like, you ever been I was at the bar with my dad and his girlfriend for like karaoke night, and he just saw me alone and was like,
y'all was at Fans.
Probably so. He loved that place. He was like, you ever tried an older man? I said, no. Wouldn't knock it till you try it.
You ever been with a man with no teeth?
Dad, come get him. Come get him.
Look at my dad.
Please come get him.
Bro, take the teeth out.
He was old like that, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Hawaiian shirt with the cargo shorts with some flip flops.
Oh, he was retired. He was white, old,
he was
retired.
retired.
Yeah, he was good and old too. But yeah, it's tragic, man. About her. She was 16 years old. So prayers to her family, prayers to all those that were involved, and hopefully we get to see some sort of outcome from this, man.
God, I just keep going back to thinking about school, because now tomorrow at school is gonna be crazy.
Well, not tomorrow.
All of those kids, or Monday, on social media, gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Like the little fights that are about to happen because of that.
Yeah,
are about to be crazy.
What do you mean?
Well, if the neighborhood is anything like this, well, if your homeboy gets jumped by some other people and then gets shot, are y'all not gonna go?
I feel what you're saying.
Pick all these people off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of schools, I've been seeing this because we getting close to graduation season.
Yeah.
Well, not him. No, you graduate, but not like I'm talking about younger people. Off camera, Vasco had asked me like, Jerry, did you go to Grad Bash when you were in high school? And I did. I enjoyed Grad Bash. I went to prom 1 year out of the 4. But now schools across the country, they are canceling prom because of low interest. Students are like, I don't want to go to prom.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Why not? Because you closer to prom, closer removed from prom than we are. So
I was just gonna say, bro, like I didn't even go to prom for real when I was in high school.
What's their generation?
Z,
yeah.
Like I was reading that they're the ones that are like really, really doing away. Like we thought we were the generation doing away with tradition. Like they're the ones that are like, fuck everything. We're gonna run wild and free and do whatever feels best to us.
So why y'all not going to prom?
Man, personally for me, I didn't really care. Like I didn't see the value of spending all this money towards like one day. Like I get some, and I'm not knocking people
Shit,
who
that sound like a wedding.
I'm not knocking people who do this shit, bro, because y'all be looking great with the little prom outfits. However, for me,
With little prom outfits.
Little
He
prom
just sized y'all.
I'm just saying,
Your little prom.
it was never
Look
up
cute.
my alley. You feel me? So I can relate to other people who are like, bro, this. Why would we care? And then with COVID, I can obviously see why prom is definitely, you know what I'm saying, dwindling now. So
Prom turned into a whole fucking fashion show. These
It
last
did.
couple
I'm
of years.
almost
Yes.
glad that I'm glad you said that. I'm glad it
Yeah.
took a year off.
that's all it was. Everybody trying to be
it was
American
getting
Next Top
crazy.
It
Model.
was getting crazy. People renting Corvettes. I photographed so many people's getting ready for prom photos. And it was crazy. It was like they got a whole little spread with food. She ended up getting her hair and makeup done. The boyfriend's at the same place in another room putting on his suit. It's like
yeah.
they gonna do a first look. Like what the fuck going on? This a prom.
Whole ass wedding.
This is a prom.
I low key think that's cute. I like going all out, but I don't like the renting a Corvette and doing all of that stuff. But like
Photo shoot,
if you bring
dress.
all the aunties and all the cousins over and y'all eat lunch together and do makeup and stuff, I think that's nice.
I was just wait, ain't it mainly for girls though? Like prom?
I don't
That's kinda
think
what- that's
so.
kinda
Not
a
shit,
traditional thing that
not
girls
the way
do,
these
too.
pictures on Instagram was looking the past couple years.
Yeah,
the
no,
boys
nah, them
was
boys
even
getting custom suits.
way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Suits was
Custom
hard,
suit-
though.
Suits was hard.
Suits is hard.
But now, don't let prom be the biggest thing that you ever went to, like, or go to. Like,
That
don't
part.
because when people do that, be like, damn, so this it for you, huh? This gonna be it? You ain't thinking about nothing else?
Man, I remember I had
Some of
my
them it
friend.
My big day.
Little bro tried to rent a Hellcat for prom.
What the hell was wrong
Your
with
little
him?
brother?
No. One of my little brothers.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? He said, yeah, man, I talked to my folks, I'm gonna get a Hellcat for prom. A fucking Hellcat.
Boy, go to hell.
I'd rather pick like a random day over the summer or something if my parents was gonna let me rent some shit.
I said, are you dead ass? Like dead ass? He's like, yeah, bro. Like I'm just, and this is all he did with it: take pictures, roll up to prom,
Get out.
get out, leave prom, take that bitch home.
That's it. Like,
I mean,
I rented a car for prom, but it was a Mazda.
Oh, zoom. Shit, I got.
affordable.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I broke down on the side of the
zoom,
road
zoom.
And what?
in my Nissan Sentra
On your way to
1993
prom?
on my way to prom.
Oh.
Sweating, my AC didn't work. My boyfriend in the passenger seat.
Oh,
He ain't worth shit because he didn't know how to fix the car.
Called my daddy. He said he couldn't come. He was at Jazz Fest. Called my mama. She couldn't come because whatever.
What year
then
was this? Senior prom?
We had to sit on the side of the road, wait for his sister to get there. So then his sister took us to prom.
And y'all was in prom, sweaty, smelling
And
like
then my
mayonnaise.
daddy was like, well, you shouldn't have been driving to prom no way. You know what I'm saying?
That's the point. That's a good point, Dad. That's a good point, Pops.
I know he was sitting there like, oh, I should go. She got to learn.
His just no good ass boyfriend you got you driving your 1993 Honda.
how was his demeanor for the rest of the night? I feel like a pretty shitty date.
Sweaty and stank.
He ain't kid. Like that was.
Oh no, yeah, no.
It was. He was a devout Christian. So you know those ones, and I'm sorry, yes, those ones.
Nigga, let the cord go. Get it out your
Like-
hand.
I had to move it.
Everything is like it's okay. God got us. God gonna get us.
Come
to
on
do
now.
this.
God looking
Every
like-
fucking thing. Oh my God, it used to drive me insane.
God got us.
And I'm over here boo crying.
Give me a plan. Women love a plan, but you ain't got no plan. They just
I'm the one that had the
God
cell
is our
phone. I'm the one like,
You know what? Get out. I'm with that, but get out.
Did y'all do hotels for prom night? Like, did y'all do hotels?
My parents did not go for that. No sir, no re.
No.
did I do hotel? I don't know. My boyfriend was staying the night in
Because
high
you-
school.
You were.
And that's
That was
the
that
parent I
side.
lived with, yes.
Yeah, I know it because black people ain't going for that shit.
But that's the exact
Can he
reason my
what?
folk- Oh my god.
Oh, you
ever had a
smelling?
girl stay the night?
Smelling yourself?
Who?
You.
Hell no.
I had one stay the night, and my mama looked at me like this the whole time.
She in your room?
What's the fuck wrong with you? And I tried to play it out. Yeah, mom, we came from a house party. She drunk as hell. She can't drive. I had to drive her here. You can't drive her home?
It's the fact that I can see your mom doing it, and I can picture the death still.
And I was like, come on now, mom. She
You
was
need
like,
to call her more often on the show.
she was like, She ended up staying. She let her stay, but that door had to stay open.
Did you?
Well,
See, I didn't do that.
it was high school.
He's funny as hell.
Well, but no, every prom I went to, because I didn't go to prom. I went to prom only one time, sophomore year. rented a tuxedo, and I went like to like Men's Warehouse to get a tuxedo. So that's showing you how old I am because they don't do that no more. Because you can't cut up a Men's Warehouse tuxedo.
You cannot.
If you go to prom with a Men's Warehouse tuxedo, your ass gonna be looked at like, what the fuck is the weird?
You gotta get that bit done
custom,
right in that moment.
You gotta get it custom. Gotta get the pants tapered because Men's Warehouse, your pants gonna be looking like parachute pants. I be going to weddings sometimes. I be like, ooh, y'all ain't want to get those tapered, huh?
You want to spend the extra 40, huh?
These are rental. You got rental.
You ain't want to do that? No? Okay.
Okay. And Men's Warehouse ain't never good to big niggas. Like if you big in a Men's Warehouse suit, it's like they just got all them, but you got on goddamn queen size comforter.
What's big? Sweat?
No, like big. Like you know, it's like the big niggas, like Ruben Studdard big.
Okay.
When you that big, you don't get custom. Don't fuck around with Men's Warehouse.
Everybody needs to get custom. Well, at this point in my life, I think.
At this point in your life,
yeah.
Could you date a man who has just like on a big ass Steve Harvey
ass suit?
Yeah. That's how you go to the interview.
My baby now did, but I would talk to him about it. He wouldn't wear it again.
Oh,
but my baby, he could step. And at first, when we were dating, I thought he couldn't dress. Like our first date, he showed up in like sweatpants with a t-shirt with a denim button up over it. It was strange.
Wait, hold on, say it again. I was trying to get the notes for the show. You say he showed up in a what?
Some Roches, some Nike Roches, the black ones.
The Roches?
Yeah, the running shoes.
Okay.
And black sweatpants.
All right.
And like a white t-shirt, or it could have been an anime t-shirt with
this part right
a jean flannel.
That's the part right there.
A jean. Where the hell are y'all going?
We went to Kickbacks, which is a restaurant, which is like a restaurant / bar.
This is y'all first date?
Yeah.
Like, y'all been talking prior to?
Just texting.
Y'all never y'all had a whoop de whoop prior? No. And that's what he wore?
He
had some good ass conversation at that restaurant.
He wasn't. I thought he was really shy because he barely talked at all, and I stopped talking to him. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be too much for him. I don't even."
Hold up. Let's pause the show right here. We got a special guest calling in.
Oh,
Dwayne. We got a special guest calling into the show.
Special guest.
Good brother. What's going on?
The boy smacked.
Wagwan, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I saw Wagwan on one of the letters, so I had to say.
Listen, I didn't think y'all was still going, man. I done had a night, so my apologies for being late.
Well, what kind of night have you had? Because it sounds like y'all went, you and someone, I'm not going to say who, but y'all went drinking.
We went drinking, but...
Are you drunk right now?
No, I'm not. I'm sober as hell, actually, and I'm actually, we're recovering from a process I had to go through, but let's just say my car was missing for a little while, and my phone was in my car, so I just got everything, and so that's why I'm just now calling you back.
Oh no, we know because we talked to the person who had your car and your phone.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Who that?
You said who that?
I thought you were single the last time we spoke, and you wasn't looking.
You said what?
You were single the last time we spoke, and you wasn't looking.
Oh, okay. Y'all going there, huh?
Welcome to the Dignified Delinquents. This is Dwayne Anderson on the line, former co-host of the Dignified Delinquents until he got fired. So Vanessa's question for you.
I quit. I ain't
there it is.
Nigga got fired on his day off.
So I ain't coming back.
That ain't what you said, nigga. You like,
and
really?
Look at you now.
You was like, really? This how you gonna do me? Really?
Really, Jerry?
As long as I know you.
All these years.
Come on now, take me back. He was like David Ruffin when he walked to Hits.
Come on, man.
To Hitsville.
No.
Y'all can't do me like this. I made your asses.
Nah, you silly, man.
Good brother, we just wanted to call you though, just to get your perspective on the 100th episode while you here.
Man, listen, 100 is I'm so proud to see y'all at 100. I say that because I wasn't there from the beginning, but I was there when it wasn't there, if that makes sense.
Oh shit!
And so I remember when my good brother asked me to come on to be. It was just me and him at first, and then it was me, him, and another co-host. And he was just trying to get it right. He was trying to figure out, go through, fine tune it, and it was stressing him out a little bit. He was frustrated. He brought some other folks on that didn't work out, and now he's here. So I'm just proud to see you at the 100th episode and the consistency, because that was always a thing for Jerry. He would get frustrated. He would stop a little bit. Hold up. I'm pissed off, let me stop. And then he would find something and then come back to it. And so it seems like he got a good thing going, and y'all got a good thing going. And so I'm just happy to see y'all at the 100th episode. So.
Appreciate that, brother.
Thank you. You sound like you know Jerry for
Appreciate
real.
that, good brother.
So like you know me for real.
Hey.
Unlike some of my other co-hosts.
That's why we going bonding tomorrow.
I know him just a little bit.
Just a little tab, just a little taste. Yeah. But listen, we appreciate you for calling in, man. We because you live, you hot on the mic, and tell the partner who you're with, who's maybe driving you right now. How the hell how did she get lost? You mind me asking that?
Okay, so listen, I'm very transparent, open, and honest. I'm in Chicago right now, right?
Okay.
And so I'm in Chicago. I went to this wine tasting event, which is actually pretty dope. So we had a good time. And me, I'm fine. I'm still sober. I'm not drunk. Like, I'm good. So, Jerry knows I drink a gallon of water a day, right? So when drinking a gallon of water a day and drinking wine, you gotta use the bathroom a lot.
For sure.
So we were pulling up where we stand at the place we be at. And I'm like, yo, I gotta piss really bad. So take my car, just drive around the block. By the time you drive around the block, I'm gonna be outside.
Oh shit.
Well, let's just say when that person was supposed to drive around the block, they ain't come back.
That person went to the 7-Eleven. They didn't went.
Don't went everywhere.
You notice y'all know each other like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she drove on the block, and so I had to call my mother, I had to call my brother. They had to call her. They reached out to her by Facebook. You can call people on Facebook.
Yeah.
And so they called them on Facebook, and they was able to get in touch with her. I gave her the address and everything like that. So, but the thing was, my phone was in the car.
Oh, trust me, we know that part.
Yeah, my phone wasn't on me. My phone was in the car.
So you had to borrow somebody's phone.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, that's so creepy. I would have said, nah, bro.
Excuse me.
Yeah, like it was. Man, listen, I was so uncomfortable. Let's just.
I know I'm a black guy with tattoos on my neck and a bald head, but can I please borrow your phone?
You've been a good brother for me. Excuse me, good brother.
The place we stand in, I done seen about 4 white people. That's about it. I mean, 4 black people. That's about it.
Oh,
so
hell, you lucky. You lucky. Well, good brother, we're gonna let you go. Sound like y'all having fun. I'm gonna hit you up afterwards, and we'll chop it up. I got some more questions, but I'm just not gonna ask you on the air.
I appreciate it, brother.
All right, good brother.
All right, bro.
Yo,
easy.
Yeah. You know,
I want to ask like 10 more questions.
Yeah, like 10 more phone. Like, okay, so how did y'all got to the thing?
Where did she go?
He said I'm real open and transparent, so I feel like there was more he wanted to say.
Well, he would have told you, because I think although he said that he wasn't drunk, sounded like he was a little slurred.
He did sound a little bit.
Sound like he was a little. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm recovering. Yeah, still
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little slurred. Is that what young? What's her name?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little. What's he say?
Whatever you just said. Whatever the hell you just said. Okay, look, I get it. There are so many other podcasts out there talking about some of everything. And to be honest, a lot of other podcasts are shows about a whole lot of nothing. Ain't nobody got time to listen to that. That's why whenever I finish recording our show, I go and listen to the That's Deep podcast. That's Deep is hosted by married couple Chad and Lotus. And when I say nothing is off limits, I mean nothing. That's Deep dives into topics surrounding marriage, parenting, sex, weed, and everything in between. New episodes premiere every Monday, or you can go and listen to them now anywhere podcasts are played. Well, not right now, but after this episode ends, go and check them out. That's Deep, the podcast that Dignified Delinquents listen to.
Y'all got me thinking now, like, shit, I might be lame. I didn't when the whole prom thing was going on, like I told you, I didn't get to go to the hotel because my folks thought I would be scandalous.
Yeah.
In which they was 100% correct, because that ended up making the badass that I am today, doing all the fucked up shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All high schoolers do.
Yeah.
But with that being said, Jerry, you have a question of the day?
You know I do. Well, first, in the words of Vasco, hit the intro. Question of the day. Yep, it's your boy Jerrythagreat, and today's question of the day is brought to you by Jim's Place. Check out that Instagram at @Jim's Place undergram and _ You heard what the hell I said?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little slow. At Jim's Place at _Jim's Place _ and if you like what you see, go get your merch. 10% off if you use that code word delinquent, like Vasco has on that brand new shirt that he has on called the Dignified Delinquents. Now, today's question of the day, I know what it said on the paper, but I'm gonna switch it up on y'all.
Get right.
Switch it up on y'all because I think that this is an important question to ask. When did you have your glow up? When was your at what age was your glow up, Vasco?
You finna make me look real arrogant right now.
Okay, you gonna all my life I had to fight.
I'll be fine.
All my life I never had to fight when it came to the looks. I was blessed genetically.
You the nigga I hated in school.
Hey man, you know
Didn't
what?
have, like no weird nerdy looking phase.
You know what?
Did you go through the Mohawk phase?
No, you know what? I saw y'all because y'all my niggas.
Light-skinned little boys
This will
used to
not.
have,
This
like,
will
the
not
big
be so.
teeth phase.
So check this. Before I had this, the iconic cut.
Yeah,
It had to start.
Iconic.
It had to start somewhere. Yeah, I like that.
iconic.
We all got an iconic cut.
Type of shit.
Go
But
ahead.
look, I tried to have a mohawk.
Oh, I hate.
But
Everybody went through the Mohawk phase.
I
went through the
here's
mohawk
the thing
phase.
though. I tried to have a mohawk and I thought I had enough hair to do it because I had waves at the time, and I would just comb my hair back, and I had a little strip, and I was like, okay, I have a mohawk. I told my parents that shit. They was like, all right, they let me run with that idea, and a couple weeks later, I ended up getting a haircut, and this is kinda what it had looked like.
Oh yeah, you was ugly, but you was still look handsome.
Type shit, but yeah. Now the cut.
That was ugly.
Yeah, the cut had
Boy,
me.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Boy, what the fuck? Vasco, who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck are you?
You look like Javier.
Juan. I look more like a Juan. That was babyface
I was
Skull.
gonna say something. I can't say it's gonna be as bad.
Babyface Skull with a mohawk.
Like
though,
you
man.
can fix a roof in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey. Y'all finna do that. Cause get what?
Like it's in the camera.
Cause all that led to what we got now, so it's okay.
So you just sit here and lie to us. I'm like, I ain't never gonna lie. I ain't never have a bad stage.
Because I look at it, but even though I did like that, Sko still had the confidence of Sko.
Confidence is cool. Well, this is your glow up
When
though.
dog
When did you
talking
grow
third
into it?
person.
Yeah, he feeling himself. Sko
I feel like the
still.
whatchamacallit pastor. They be talking in third person.
Sko still had the confidence. When was your glow up? When did you?
I definitely had, I think, a glow up. I think I was between 23 and 25.
23 and 25. Damn, late.
I think I'm still going through it, but I think that's definitely when I transitioned from like Vanessa's like still tomboyish, didn't get my eyebrows done, all that type of stuff. Didn't really care what I wore when I left the house.
You was late as hell with your glow up, huh?
I was. I was a late bloomer.
Okay.
I bloomed fast, but I was late
Okay.
to bloom.
Okay. I had two. I had one in middle school, like 7th grade, 7th grade when they let me grow my hair out, and I had that was a bad time for you.
I was so ugly in middle school. Oh my god, I looked a fucking mess.
Stop.
I swear to God,
Stop.
I feel like I did. Everybody when it says no, Vanessa, you always been cute or whatever. I had a lot of acne. I didn't know what to do with my hair. Neither did my mama. It was really frizzy, and it was just all around a bad time.
I had it, and so like middle school was good. So I would say middle school is when I had like my I found
phase.
myself, because elementary nigga.
Usually it's cute in elementary. Middle school, everybody looks.
That's when you start looking at folks for real elementary though.
In middle school,
middle school.
I took a turn, and then in high school I hit stride, because in high school then you can start buying your own clothes and dressing yourself. So when Aeropostale was hot, the preppy look was hot.
Did you have the shell necklace?
I did not go that far.
Okay.
But I did have the Sperry's, I had the cargo shorts, I had the Aeropostale, and when I couldn't afford Aeropostale, no, I had Aeropostale. Because
The next step up was American
Eagle. Yeah, when
That
I couldn't
was
afford
lovely. They
American
were
Eagle,
expensive.
I would get Aeropostale. I had a teacher tell me one time. She's like, "Yeah, I like all your Aeropostale shirts." It's like, "Thank you, Miss Boss." That she was like, "Yeah, Aeropostale. That just means you couldn't afford American Eagle."
She told you this?
But she was dead.
She was cool as hell.
She was right.
She was cool as hell. I was like, "Well, damn, Miss Boss, that you right? I can't afford American
Fuck you,
Eagle."
bitch.
American Eagle, you can get like 2 pairs of pants for $70, and
If about you get
Aeropostale.
like $70 to get you about 4 pairs of pants,
No, that's Route 21.
and they come with the belt on it already. You just tighten that bitch
That was
up.
my shit. That was my
21.
shit. Route 21 and Burlington.
Route 21 was
Burlington
definitely that
is
store.
a good spot.
You know what? Besides Burlington, it might be Burlington. No, Kohl's, boy.
I know this. So let's put them in the category of Kohl's.
Burlington.
Burlington. You got
Ross.
Ross,
the,
Marshall,
DD,
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx.
DD's.
Yeah,
TJ
DD's.
City Trends at the bottom of the list.
Can't
Yeah.
forget that.
But it's in there.
It's in. I like TJ Maxx because they had polos in there, like polo.
Mm-hmm.
But now the horse might be a little sideways, and the man might be smoking a cigarette beside him. But it was a real polo. That's why I fuck with TJ Maxx.
I love TJ Maxx as a kid.
But my glow up came like, and then like in high school, I was in stride. I was like, okay, you running, nigga. Because then I started lifting weights. And shit. So then I had a chest. I could make my chest jump like Ted Cruz. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was like, oh, can I touch your chest? Nah, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nah.
Don't touch me.
Nah.
This is exclusive.
Mine
your hands on
came,
me.
I think, right after I got single from my engagement. I think that's when I was
You
really
count that engagement as a real engagement?
Yeah, I was engaged. She proposed to me. I had a ring.
How old were you?
24, 25.
And you told the family.
Put it
Oh,
on
that's real.
Facebook. I
Oh,
feel
you
like
really were
I feel
real.
like a fool, low key. Like even I've told my boyfriend like before you propose to me, like ask me like
How you feel?
for play, but for real first, because I almost have anxiety and like trauma a little bit. Like don't nobody want to be proposed to twice and announce it twice and. Yeah,
You was a fool for announcing that first one because you wasn't
I
supposed to
was, but I
announce
was
that.
so excited. We had been together for like 5 years, so I was like, okay,
legit.
we're gonna be together. Yeah,
that's
and
legit.
I was legit.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
really
no,
excited.
if I was you, I would have held off on that first one. I would have been like, you know what? Let's just wait till we send some invitations out.
Let's just keep this between us.
Yeah, let's not.
We
tell
hadn't even
everybody.
started talking about planning the actual wedding.
How long were you engaged for?
Less than 2 years
Damn.
before we broke it off.
How old were you again?
23 or 24.
Okay, it's what 23, 24. That's like that makes sense.
So I think I was 23. Yeah.
Let's say 23.
Cause I know, cause like back in my school, people were getting engaged in high school. And I'm like, you in 10th grade? Shut the fuck up.
Engaged?
Engaged
Well, at least they had a decency to try to make it a thing.
and do a big proposal in the middle of the school too.
No,
Oh,
we had
nah.
a proposal.
Oh, no.
Like,
When
come
I
on
was
now.
25, he had a whole plan. He had like a 5-year plan, a 7-year plan, and a 10-year plan, and yeah, like a whole life's planned out.
He had a what?
He was like,
5, something that you need, nigga.
A fucking fucking package deal. Yeah, we going 17.
he had like a streamlined plan. There was no deviating from it.
Oh,
Yeah, like he had our lives created in his head.
now let me ask you: is he still on track?
I have no idea.
You don't follow him on nothing social wise?
We follow each other on Instagram and Facebook. He doesn't post anything.
Okay, but he be looking at your stories. Okay.
He doesn't post anything.
Okay.
Since
Since that time where that had happened.
I don't know.
Vasco, we gonna come to you later because I got some questions because you getting closer and closer to a big day.
Yes, sir.
But right now we got to transition over to my girl Nessa with Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. Wagwan. I'm gonna be saying this all day because y'all gonna know why I said it, but I've been saying it all day. Wagwan
Wagwan.
for no reason. Wagwan.
I can see. I don't want nobody mad at me for saying that at
For
the
what?
start of the letter.
Wagwan.
Yeah.
That's
Like
what
I'm
I'm saying, 'cause
appropriating culture or something like
I
that.
hope they don't think that way.
Don't come for me, please.
Yeah, don't come
Because
for
people
us.
been coming for me.
On TikTok, what they said to you?
Somebody called me a tranny. They call me bad
They
body.
called you a tranny?
They call me a tranny.
What's that?
Maybe I'm a man.
Oh,
That's what I think they were meaning.
somebody said bad body built.
Bad body, busted up, gardening tool.
Yeah.
That's literally what they said. I was like, you
Yeah.
loser.
Loser.
Somebody said, shut up and suck it.
Yeah.
I copy and pasted that and put it under one of his TikToks. And I said,
Oh.
is this you? And he said, sure is. And I'm like,
Okay.
And he was maybe like a 50-year-old bald guy, probably like 250 pounds. Anyways,
it's the men. The men
come for me.
They so sensitive.
The
So
men
women,
sensitive.
please, if you follow us on TikTok, go follow us on TikTok,
do that.
and then like help me out.
We need to get
jump in the comments and help out. I try to shoot back at some people
that protect you.
God damn.
but they what's love them or leave them, and how can people write in? Because I'm
mad.
before I get mad.
Shit, this is what I do when the kid. Gonna jump up. Okay. So. Hi. Love 'em or leave 'em is a segment where you can write in and get situationship, friendship, or relationship advice from me, Jerry, and Vasco. You just write a letter to us. To find where to write the letter, go to jerrythagreat.com, jerrythagreat.com, look for Love 'em or leave 'em, and click the link. All right. Our first letter. Now, who gonna take care of this baby? Atlanta, Georgia. What's up, y'all? Oh my gosh, I need some help. I don't even listen to this show for real, but my friend told me I should write, so that's what I'm doing. I'm so upset right now. I've been dating this nigga on and off for roughly 5 years. When he went to prison 2 years ago for a gun and drug charge, I held him down. He got out in June of last year because of good behavior and overpopulation. Prior to that, we weren't living together, but because he needed to get on his feet and COVID and everything, I let him move in with me and my grandma. Shit was good or whatever. He couldn't find a job, so he started trapping again. I told him I didn't care as long as he didn't get me and my grandma caught up in this foolishness. Well, long story short, I started to feel a little suspicious about some shit. He was coming home late and sometimes not even at all. He goes outside to take phone calls and was just acting weird. I followed him one day and saw him pull into an apartment complex. Y'all, he was at some other bitch's house. I bammed on the door and he opened. I immediately started swinging on him and he started fighting me back. Tell me why this bitch came out the back room and she was pregnant. Come to find out, she's his ex-girlfriend and she didn't know that he had a boyfriend. She's about 5 months pregnant and now she doesn't want nothing to do with him because she didn't know he was cheating on me with her. She's cool, by the way. We even started hanging out together. She says I'm her gay best friend, but now he wants me back. Says he misses me and all that, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, what should I do? Signed, they always come back. I agree with they always come back because they do. So you must be putting that thing down. But I would say go away. Stop. My immediate thought was, well, what, y'all two being friends shouldn't have nothing to do. But my right mind says to run away. Smells like drama. Smells like a mess. And you know that.
Smell like some shit.
Jerry said it. Even though I cussed 6 times in this letter, man, simmer on the cuss words. But it sounds stupid. I will say, you lost me at you held him down. You lost me there. I don't think I'm not on that committee. I don't have that kind of heart. Especially for a gun and a drug charge. I'm not doing it. So that was the first thing. And I would just say leave that whole thing alone because you know it. You know it. You like a taste for drama. I could tell by the way you wrote this letter. But please leave it alone. Vasco.
Yeah. What's this? Love him, believe him. Go ahead and leave that, cause that's a terrible decision. It sounds to me as if though you're very confident about having the sauce.
The sauce.
The sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. I think little bro, he might got the juice for right now. I won't say he got the sauce. Yeah, he got the juice for right now, especially when it comes to dude. That's why bro want to come back. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I thought it threw me off, and I low key got like. Oh no, I lost concentration where he was like, yeah, she's cool. We we friends now. Excuse me?
Yeah.
How?
That was curveball.
Like that was so much left out in that little part, cause how did this happen? Why did this happen? And now how y'all really friends? What is there to talk about besides
him?
The common, you feel me, the dominator. So it's like I don't understand how a friendship was able to come up
dominator?
out of the common denominator.
Oh, I thought you said dominator. I was gonna say you don't know who dominated.
I'm gonna let. Don't say nothing this show.
But it's like I don't know, man. Yeah, that's just I'm with you. It sounds like a bunch of drama. You might be into that shit, so if you want to avoid it, leave. If you want to continue on the roller coaster you are on, then continue. You grown. Do what you want. All I can do is give you my advice as a dignified delinquent. However, you are a frequent delinquent, or you should be. You should be. I
They don't even listen to the show for real.
Yeah, she barely want to watch, so she should be. Oh, he should be. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's all I got for that one, man. That's fucking crazy.
It ain't that crazy.
She knew
it's
you was a
gonna get
girl?
real crazy when the baby get here. But Jerry,
Very crazy when the baby get here. First and foremost, I am in total agreement with Vanessa and Vasco in that you probably should get up out this situation. It sounds like a very, very messy situation. It doesn't sound like it is beneficial to nobody, no party. I'm curious about the girl. I'm curious about her. Like, why would she befriend you? How did that friendship form? Are you like who my man? He's funny as hell. Young Miami's friend or Santana.
yes,
Funny,
he is.
funny as hell. Are you like a Santana? Because if that's the case, then you probably make her laugh, and she probably needs some laughter and stuff. But how does that friendship work if when the baby come here, and unless she cool with him digging in your pudding pop or whatever y'all doing, or however this working, I don't know. I would just say no to taking him back. Don't take him back. He cheated on you once. He'll probably do it again unless you are here in these streets and you doing the same thing and y'all got some kind of weird triangle going on. This is Atlanta, Georgia, so you never know.
And they said they've been together roughly 5 years on and off.
5 years on and off.
On and off.
That on and off is the tell right there.
And then 2 of those years, the guy was in jail. In jail, in prison. So I don't know, man. I think that this is a messy situation. Now, if you good with the mess and you think that it's not, too crazy, sometimes it's just 1 or 2 dishes in the sink. And to some people, that's very messy. To some people, that's like, no, this is sustainable mess. If that's what you think, then that's cool. If the dishes are overflowing, get up out of there. That's my opinion. And don't be friends with that girl.
You got the grandma and the baby in the situation. The dishes is overflowing.
They finna come kick the grandma dough in too. I want you to know that.
Kick a dough.
They finna come kick her damn dough in. So just be prepared for that. Your ass is going to jail.
Because he not even sneaky for real. He like to get caught.
Yeah. Why would you not even come home? You wouldn't even try to hide it.
Yeah. So that's my advice.
He don't know how phones work for real.
Good luck to y'all.
I can track your location.
Especially with that new Apple update, they got a little Apple thing. You can just connect it to your man's book bag or your girlfriend's book bag,
Seen that.
and then you can just see what it is. Yeah,
What?
$90 you get 4-pack.
You can stick like a little tiny tracker,
Yeah, little tracker on them.
which is it's not that crazy that it's accessible now because it's been in movies forever. But
it's supposed to be like for like your devices, but now you can use it and click it to your camera bag, but it'd be on his damn work bag. Like, yeah, this nigga
That's
said
cool,
he was at work.
Because if your camera bag gets took at a wedding,
Right.
you could track it. So
Yeah.
I can see the pros and cons.
Or
But
your work bag in at work.
yeah,
Your work bag over at Lisa's house.
St. John's County or something. At
3 in the morning.
All right.
It's working, huh?
Next one. College broke us up. Orlando, Florida.
Sounds about right.
Wagwan.
Wagwan.
And don't come for me. It's in the letter. Peep this. I've been vibing with my girl since sophomore year of college. She transferred to UCF from a community college out of state. When I first saw her, I knew she was going to be the one. And I was right. We've been together since 2018-ish, and everything has been cool. She's a business major, and I'm getting a degree in sports management. But here's the kicker. I'm from Orlando, born and raised here. I love my city and everything about it. I even got a great opportunity to work for the Orlando Magic as an intern, and that's turning into a full-time job once I graduate. My girl, on the other hand, hates Orlando. She said it's too many tourists here and she hates the traffic. She's from a small town up in the Panhandle, so she's not used to the fast-paced life of the city, even after being here for 3 years. Her plans after graduation look a whole lot different from mine. She wants to go back to her hometown and start a nonprofit for at-risk youth. That's cool. She told me she doesn't do long-distance relationship and that we wouldn't work. She invited me to move out with her, but I'm not no country boy. I need to be in the city. I went back with her for Thanksgiving one year and I almost lost my mind. I love her, but I don't want our relationship to end. My mama told me to follow my heart, but my heart be tripping sometimes. The NBA is always going to be here, so I guess I could forego this opportunity of my dreams to be with the girl of my dreams, right? Signed, my dream is turning into a nightmare. Wrong! Go to the NBA. Go take whatever opportunities that are coming to you right now, because now is your time. I'm a believer in the philosophy, like, we don't own a person. We're not bound to a person. We get to experience a person. And we're trying to have the best experiences with that person that we can until that time is up. And it seems like y'all's time is just kind of up. For some people, you can keep experiencing each other because you're going down the same path and y'all have a similar track. But y'all don't. Y'all are absolutely different. And that's okay at this time in your life. You're about to graduate. You have a lot more to experience. And a lot of those experiences will come from just talking to people, not dating, not fucking, all of that, but just being able to have conversations. And sometimes you can't do that freely when you're in a relationship, especially at your age, because you haven't really learned and groomed yourself on how to have those conversations. So now's the time to start practicing that and have that freedom to do that. So I say, ride it out, graduate, have fun, then y'all just go y'all separate ways. She seems to be cool with it. She says she don't want to do long distance. She don't think it'll work. She invited you. If you come, cool. It almost sounds like maybe you put more weight into this decision than she is.
And you know what?
So I would just focus on you. Do your thing. Don't be nasty about it. Yeah, if it's time to let it go, just let it go. It's okay. There's billions of people out there.
Vasco, I'm gonna loop back to you because you are the young gun on this show, and I'm thinking, not that you're in the same situation, but you probably closer to that problem than we are. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna let you go. If that's okay with you.
Go ahead.
I was with Vanessa up until that last part where she said that you probably put more weight into this relationship than she is. Y'all might be equally yoked and equally balanced. I love that philosophy. What was it again? That people come into your life to experience
each other.
Yes, I love that philosophy. I never even heard of that you just get to experience people. That sounds fun. Tasty.
Think about it that way.
Yeah, tasty. But no, so this is, first of all, I'm not going to tell you to forego your dreams and chase her. I will say that maybe y'all can give the long distance thing a shot. Vanessa shaking her head no, and I'm in agreement with her. But if you wanted it to work, you could make it work. You know what I mean? Like if it was meant to work, it'll work. It'll be hard. It'll be tough. It'll be a lot of traveling, a lot of late nights, FaceTimes, phone calls, and text messages. But if y'all wanted it to work, it could work. And maybe you go experience the NBA and you like, nah, this ain't really what I wanted to do full time. Let me go kick it with Shorty up here. Maybe she go back to that country and be like, I'm back in this country ass town. The hell going on? Get my ass out of here. Y'all saw the video when the bug went in the house. Get my ass out this country ass. so we never know what the futures hold. I won't say that college broke y'all up. College is making y'all have to work for it for real. Because I think if you wanted it to work, doggone it can work. I know people in life for real who he lived in Tampa and she lived in Jacksonville and they made it work. You know what I mean? They married now. She lived in another state and he lived in Florida. They made it work. One of my neos, he lived in South Carolina and she lived in Cleveland, Ohio. They married now. They made it work. So I would say that don't take it off the table. Just have a real honest conversation. Tell her what you want. Tell her what you're trying to do. See what she want. And in the words of the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, synergize.
That was good. No, that was good.
There you go. Vasco, what you think?
For y'all who don't know what synergize means, synergize when 2 different things come together to create one great thing. But anyways, man, let me tell you like this. This is what I'm feeling right now in this moment. Either you gonna get hurt now or you gonna get hurt later. And the only reason I say that, my guy, is because from the signs, she doesn't want a long distance relationship with you. And I know you feel like you have this emotional tie, and I know you probably watching the episode right now going, y'all, it's not that easy. Like, I just can't break up with the girl that I've been, thinking that was my dream girl since 2018. Like, I'm on board with that, my guy. However, It's gonna be a long distance relationship. She in the country, and you a city boy, and you gonna be with the NBA. You gonna be with the NBA. You gonna be doing off traveling and whatnot. Like you gonna see a lot, and you gonna get to experience a lot, and you gonna get to experience a lot of people. Have the opportunity to get to experience a lot of people. She is gonna have the opportunity to get to experience a lot of people as well, and y'all will be nowhere near each other. So it's like, do you really want to put yourself in that predicament? Because now, I mean, yeah, you'll have the solidified of we're in a relationship, but you're going to be stressing, my guy, in your head, because you already stressing now while y'all haven't even separated. You're going to be stressing back wherever you at going, well, I wonder if, you know what I'm saying, she, like,
I just feel like it's going to be more work than
you fucking with me. Yeah, like,
it needs to be.
You're going to be putting more stress on yourself and probably on her, too, because you're trying to micromanage what the fuck she doing from so far away. Because that's usually how guys end up when it comes to the long distance relationship. So, honest advice, brother, like, I know you're going to do what you want to do, but hard fact is you might want to go ahead and end that right now. Simple for the fact, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Y'all will come back. So don't worry too much about that. But you do need to worry about you.
So if it was you, Vasco, in this situation, because you're graduating soon, but say hypothetically that, you know, your girl was like, hey, I want to go back home, and you was like, hey, I want to stay in the city. Would you be like, okay, well, shorty, that's it then?
Hell no, because one.
So how the hell you gonna give him that?
Because my shorty would be down to do a long distance relationship.
Okay,
that's the difference. Like, she's willing to put in the work to go through it with me and to build something great. From what I'm hearing in the story, she was like, nah, bro, like, you can, like, I love the way you phrased it, because that's how I heard it when you said it when you was reading, like, you can come live with me if you want to, like, it's cool.
I ain't hear like that.
Like, you can come with me if you want to. But
I heard like she was like just a small town girl.
Yeah.
I heard it like, I'm gonna present him an option I know he don't want to take anyways, so I can say that I tried.
I don't know. I don't
psychologically playing him.
I think that it sounds like she want to get back to her small community. Like she don't want to got this big degree, and she want to come back to this small town and give back. And like, sounds like she's very philanthropy driven. So that's from this letter, from the evidence of the letter. That's what it sounded like to me. And it's like, listen, why can't we just come here and try it here? But to be honest with you, sir, I think that she's been in the city. Maybe it's not gonna be that city because Orlando is a little touristy, but I think that she gonna want to get back to a city. You can't be in a city for that long and then go back to the country. Like you might work in the country, but your ass ain't gonna live. You know what I mean? Right. So good luck to both of y'all, and let us know. Write us back after graduation. Congratulations to the two of you. Let us know how it works out for you.
And then 2 more years after that, write us back again
and see if you still on our 300th episode.
Yeah.
There you go, sister.
Yo, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Vasco. And look, man, I need all my frequent delinquents to go out and click in the link and go buy your merch, man. Get your merch. It's hot. It's limited edition. Be the first one so you don't be the last, man.
Vasco, we just heard you talking about the merch.
You know.
The merch. Get your merch. Get your merch. Get your merch. Demo. Get your merch. After you get the merch, what's going on in Florida this week, man?
Man, let me tell you something. Florida is full of the most outrageous events. We have things such as fender benders that can turn to stabbings. I know everybody has seen the plane that just landed at the beach, you know what I'm saying, where everybody was in the water. However, the one to take the cake for this week, Florida couple throws a wedding at a huge Florida mansion, but there was one problem. They never booked the venue.
I don't care what part of Florida it is, the craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx in Florida.
It's distilled. It's just like, it's pure. It's 100% pure. Uncut Florida fuckery.
Yo, what it is, what it do, it's your boy Vasco, and today on What the Florida we have Florida couple throws wedding at a huge Florida mansion, but there was one problem. They never booked the venue. Courtney Wilson and Shanita Jones invited family and friends to their dream home in the state for the weekend wedding celebration. The ceremony Saturday, brunch on Sunday. There was just one problem. The couple didn't own the 16,300 square foot mansion and didn't have permission to use it. The suburban Fort Lauderdale estate had everything: a bowling alley, swimming pool with a waterfall, hot tub, tennis courts, a gazebo, and an 800-foot bar. Wilson said it was God's plan that the couple marry there. Yeah. But despite what the invitation said, the actual owner never gave them permission to hold the wedding there. He was stunned when the Wilsons showed up Saturday morning to set up, and he called the police. Here's how it went. I have people trespassing on my property, and they keep harassing and calling me. They said they're having a wedding here, and it's God's message. I don't know what's going on. All I want is for it to stop. And they're sitting at my property right at the front gate right now. 2 officers told Wilson he would have to leave. He did, and no charges were filed. Wilson, posing as a potential buyer, toured the estate several months ago, later asking the owner if he could use the property for his wedding. The owner declined. But that didn't stop the couple from sending out elaborate invitations detailing their love story about reconnecting 30 years after high school and how he proposed to her over pizza on Christmas Eve. The Saturday afternoon ceremony would be followed by a red carpet cocktail hour and a reception lasting past midnight. Following would be that Sunday brunch, and it would go from noon to 4.
What the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
Jerry!
How you just going?
Jerry!
How you just gonna show it to somebody's house like, hey, God told me that your prom day, God got us.
Hey, what?
How we engaged with you? How we getting married?
God got us. God gonna take care of it.
God got us. Don't worry.
This nigga just showed up to the house.
Bro, but they pulled up to the crib. Gates is locked. This is the funny part though. The gates is locked. So they called dude. And dude was like, "Can I come in? Like we're supposed to have the wedding today." Excuse me? What are you talking about, sir?
Like, what the fuck you talking about, sir?
No, you cannot have your wedding in my backyard.
That's what they sounded like.
I didn't imply that.
The makeup artist was there. The photographer outside.
I'm pretty sure the whole staff was there. Outside's ready to go. Just like, let's get it.
We got a wedding today. We're ready to go.
Would you let somebody do that? Get married in your backyard?
Get married in my backyard? Absolutely. Well, not my backyard. No, well, maybe if you pay me. I got a lake back there.
It's nice. Yeah.
Lake Varnell. Lake Varnell. You know, catfish is amazing.
Lake Varnell. Boy.
I don't know, but this dude was tripping. Like,
no, this is big facts.
The crazy thing is when you read this, I thought that he was a white guy. He's black.
Oh!
They are black. This is a black couple.
That, though. Like, you just imposing yourself and you say...
I can't. Okay.
We do that.
Do you think that the wife, like the fiance, knew?
Yes.
You think that she was in on it?
I don't think that a woman is just going to be blind to the process of her wedding being planned and just going to show up at a venue. The guy saying,
"Baby, I got the venue. The venue's booked. I got it. Don't worry about the venue. All we got to do is show up and it's set up."
Well, I don't know, because this sound crazy. They proposed to each other over pizza on Christmas Eve, sent out elaborate invitations. So maybe like a screw was loose for both of them.
A couple of screws.
I mean, well, for a place that's got a bowling alley, a swimming pool with a waterfall, a hot tub, a tennis court, and a gazebo, and a 800-foot bar, I might have a few screws loose.
You're risky, Vasco.
Because look. In they defense, they thought the dude was not home. They thought the dude was not home, so they thought they were just finna, go inside the gate, had a little festivities, probably clean up by the time he get back.
And nobody was gonna be like, "Hey, that's interesting."
Yeah, nobody was gonna be the wiser. But
the Fickle resident is pretty lit tonight.
They didn't tell us they were having a party.
Yeah, they didn't, and they didn't invite us, honey. What's going on?
It's the Finkle,
the Finkles,
the Finkle resident,
the Finkle resident.
Look, they got a bunch of Faulkners over there today.
The fuck is going on over there?
Well, you know what? It's probably a good thing that it played out like this, because if they would actually had the reception
with the guests there,
all the guests in the house, and then dude come up like, "This is my crib, call the police."
Yeah,
you already know how they is as of right now. They
drunk.
They're a little trigger happy.
Nah, fuck you. This my cousin wedding, bitch.
He's acting aggressively.
This my cousin wedding, bitch. This his house. Oh, and they from Florida. Oh, pussy. Oh, man.
What you call it with the dread?
Oh, pussy, nigga. Man. It's my cousin wedding, fuck boy.
Man, I tried to tell him, man, not listen to me, man.
Oh, bitch, boy. And then they be drunk. I was supposed to be the best man. Oh, fuck, nigga.
I got here a little late.
That's exactly how they talk.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry.
There's somebody listening to this right now and you talk just
sound
like
just like that. Oh,
if you feel triggered right now,
it's you. Oh, pussy.
Might be a little hurt, boy. I'm just
pussy
saying.
They say the C word at the end.
What's the C word?
I ain't saying it. The CR.
Oh,
the CRAC.
Crumble.
Oh, I can't say. Yeah, I can't say that.
I ain't saying it, but it sounds. It's like,
if you put gram in front of it, I might be able to say it. If you put gram in front of it,
or barrel after,
or barrel after.
Yeah. But man, like, I'm interested to just understand that Floridians
do some Florida fuckery.
It's some Florida fuckery, bro. But
in the words of Charlamagne,
what the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
That is the latest on what we got for what the Florida.
What's your question?
What's
the worst wedding we been to?
Yeah, that was my question.
That was it.
That's why we here. That's why we here on the 100th episode.
Can sit down.
That's why we here to help you out, help each other out.
It was in my mind.
I'm still thinking about the story.
Is Jerry gonna breeze past this?
I was gonna help him out.
Yeah, guys. For the question for what the Florida, what's the worst wedding you guys have ever been to?
Yeah, Vanessa, you ever been in one?
I haven't been to a super terrible wedding. I was sitting here trying to think, and honestly, I haven't been to a lot of weddings.
Oh.
Same.
In my adult life, I've maybe been to 3. And 2 of which probably were not super formal. Only one of those was formal. And
when you say formal, what you mean, like dress up?
Like you had to dress up, and I think the worst part of it, maybe the food wasn't that great. But the whole rest of the wedding was dope. But I don't see that many weddings. I don't see that many of my friends getting married. A lot of them just do the elopement or don't get married at all. Okay. Just keep cohabitating.
Okay, coexisting together.
I don't know why.
What about you? I know you got the whole.
I'm a wedding photographer. You feel me?
You've seen some shit.
I'd have been to some bad with my first one, boy. Oh my God!
The first one
the first one all out the gate. The first one out the gate was disgusting.
What you mean?
It messed my stomach up.
Disgusted?
I was disgusted.
From the decor, just the people?
Everything.
Oh, wow.
If Jerry say disgusting, it's like nasty for regular people. His bar is hot.
This shit almost fucked me up for the I was going to cancel all weddings after. It was an old black lady who got a smoker voice. She talked like this.
Raspberry.
Yeah, she was a black lady marrying a white man. That's Brian. That's my husband. That dancing with my daddy, y'all. That's how she talked.
Okay.
So the wedding was at the beach. It was no $50 wedding. It was at the beach. You know, it was one of them weddings where it's like they be doing the most, but it's like y'all shouldn't have did this.
Tight. Okay.
Y'all probably should have just went to the Justice of Peace, got your little license, and then had a reception, and did something at the house. But they want to do a bit. They want to get a limo. They want to get some men's warehouse suits. And I'm talking like 2 years ago when Customs were in style. White man, he didn't really talk too much. Like I was like, why you marrying this black lady? You don't really talk like that. Like he was real quiet and humble. His family was at the wedding. They was kind of looking like, you marrying that nigger? And then her people was there was like, you marrying that word at the barrel?
I think you can say it as long as I say barrel afterwards.
I ain't even give me clip. You to give me clip. So the wedding they had a nice little beach wedding. The wedding went on, and then it was like a break in between the wedding and the reception, which was unheard of, like a 2-hour break. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Did you hear what I said? So once we finally got to the reception was like in like this banquet hall, which I ain't judging. Use what your money can get. And I think that they were like both in AA. So like there was no liquor allowed, no nothing. Wow. So you know how that can be, like a dry wedding. She had a sister that was a mister, and Shim was really just doing the most. Take this picture. Take this picture. Bitch, you ain't even your damn wedding. Fuck, I'm taking all these pictures of you for
It's not about you.
And you probably standing there taking them like
a dumbass because I had already got paid.
You had to. Yeah.
But the worst part, so you know how the bride and groom, they cut their cake, and we got to get up on that and get that whole. We got that because we doing video and picture.
Okay.
So they cut the cake, and you know how they try to be cute and smash it in each other's face. So they smashed it in each other's face, right? And the white man, he was like, he had a lot of cake on his face. So and I'm like right there with my camera, He had a lot of cake, and she's like, "I got you, daddy." And she licked the stuff all off of his face, but not like a little sexy lick, like licked like. And I was sitting there recording it, and on the camera you can hear me say, "Oh, this is some bullshit. Oh, this is some bullshit." And I gotta send no pictures of this. That was probably the worst wedding I've ever been. My stuff, they offered me food. I don't want none of that goddamn chicken. None of this shit I just witnessed.
You
I
know
don't
what?
want none of that bullshit.
It's the fact that you had to relive this twice. One, when you was in there taking the extra photos,
And
then
then
when you had to go edit. Oh my god!
I had to slow it down.
Oh.
Stop.
I was like, oh my god. That was the worst wedding, but the most turned wedding would belong to JJ and Rodrika. They had motherfuckers dancing on top of the tables at the reception. They said we sending the kids upstairs. All the parents, if you ain't ready to get down, y'all can go ahead and get the hell out because we finna turn the fuck up. And they did, like on the table.
That's gonna be my wedding.
Don't you do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can be lit, but don't go that far. That bitch was on fire.
I'm going as far as I want. I think everyone should.
I'm gonna judge you. I'm a judge like everybody in that wedding was judging them. Like, what the fuck? Even the people that was over there twerking in the corner with their ass up, they was like, "Look, get off me! You see that shit?
Jerry gonna be in the corner.
What the fuck going on?
Can't believe these niggas.
We left that wedding drunk as fuck. We left that wedding drunk as hell.
I can't wait.
As a mug?
As a mug,
boy.
We left that wedding so drunk. I was like, Lord, if this is the night,
I ain't even gonna be mad.
I get it. I get it.
I'm gonna let you have this.
Yeah. We left that wedding, went to another party. Like, okay, I should have probably came to this party either.
But I'm actually just having such a good time.
So if this is the night.
Once the fun started, you can't stop the fun.
Yeah, it's hard to stop fun.
Well, now I get just enough fun. I'm ready to go home. But
because y'all would leave, you would leave. All right, y'all, goodbye.
Yeah, once my fun run out. But if it's drinks, I'm gonna be there for sure. If it's an open bar, I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm there.
We had an open bar. Yeah, that was good. Our wedding was fun.
I think the weddings I have been to have been open bar, which was good.
You gotta have even if you don't got an open bar, at least have like unlimited drinks. So we're like, maybe it's not like I can go get a Long Island iced tea, but maybe y'all got 2 signature drinks and I can drink those all night. Pick and choose.
That's usually how it is. They only got 2 options. 2 or 3 options. You get Henny, maybe you get Patron, and then one more thing.
Rum. Yeah. So that's what it do. Somebody got to bring my segment in. I'm gonna try to talk like I ain't really said that though. Yeah. So you got to do the 100th episode. Just introduce the bishop. Yeah. All you got to do is introduce and then this is the 100th.
Yeah,
y'all niggas just be off the paper, don't be looking at nothing.
Yeah, so it's our 100th episode, and Jerry's gonna do a little something special for us.
But
you gonna do it as something
Jerry,
that wasn't
or
that good.
You gonna be in the Western Court?
You can.
No, that's fine.
I'm sorry. I don't fumble the bag because
it's okay.
Usually we plan who gonna.
No, we didn't talk about.
Yeah, I thought somebody was gonna just look down at the paper like, oh, let me see. He's trying to stretch time. You know, he's stretching right now.
He just gave us some.
Yeah, he's trying to stretch time. That's why we talking about nothing. As a matter of fact,
I was talking about something.
Hey, Jerry, I was. You feel me? I was gonna be able to say today.
Oh, he just threw it up.
You feel me? Because we sitting here talking about nothing because we ain't know. You feel me? So as a matter of fact,
he's trying to stretch time.
I heard Jerry got a sermon.
Like, you know, Jerry, you be doing all the work.
You gonna try?
You feel me? I'm still trying, but I'm gonna keep on going because I don't take no for an answer. But like, remember how we just sitting here trying to talk about something? We wouldn't talk about nothing. But like I heard you have a sermon about nothing.
Yeah.
Some along those lines.
Yeah, because y'all know how the new pastors, the way that they talk makes you feel like you within the I don't know. I like how the new pastors talk.
Okay.
Because y'all remember back in the day, like our pastor was like, and then and then like get this nigga an asthma pump. Like, what is you talking about?
I like that.
The Lord.
I feel like I'm out there with him.
Like, what is you doing? Come on now. These new pastors are so skilled that they can be talking about nothing, but it sounds good. Okay. So this is the bishop gonna give you a sermon about nothing. Amen. And amen.
Amen.
Softly for me, play softly. Softly for me. I wanted to talk to you today about the role of the man. Amen.
Amen.
As the man grows in his faith, it is up to him to move accordingly. And as we continue to step, we must always remember to put on our shoes. But the Bible tells us that in putting on our shoes, we must remember to lace them up. But the woman oftentimes wants to slide into the man's shoes and wear them. But if you look at Leviticus often told us that as a man is, so be it as he think. And church, I'm here to tell you today that on this Sunday, at this time, in this moment, God wanted me to tell you that he's all right. He will do it for you if you allow him to make the first step in your life.
Okay.
Now, as you're lacing up those shoes and you're preparing to take your first steps as the man and the wife. My eyes are getting watery. Bishop, please hand me a napkin. It's my allergies and they're kicking in. I got it. I came back. As the deacons are lacing up their Stacey Adams. Watch this, because I'm going to bless you. Watch this.
I'm going to lose somebody here.
Watch this, because I'm going to get him with this one. Watch this. Come here.
Somebody listen to me. Oh, shit, this is something.
The church can't let you walk through those doors without socks. That's what they do. And then that's the sermon.
Hey, man. And now tithes and offering.
What's crazy is I low-key got a little something out of that.
The doors of the church are not open.
It meant a little something.
Yeah.
It kind of did, though. I don't know if
you gotta put one foot in front of the other.
One foot in front of the other. I'm over here crying. I done felt it. Then they start singing, we're marching. Come forward, if you will. Up to Zion. Is there one?
Is there anybody?
Won't you come?
Are there one? That's beautiful.
Come now.
This is what they do when nobody don't come. City of God. Amen. Oh.
Do the watch this. Cause y'all don't hear me.
Watch this. I love Bethel Baptist here in Jacksonville. Y'all ever been there? He does this thing where my wife is probably gonna yell in the background because it's contagious. He does this thing where he's preaching and he build up to it. So he's building, and he's like, won't he bless you? Won't he guide you? Won't he love you? Won't he put you where he said he was gonna put you? Won't he? Yeah, it's contagious. I be like, yeah, he would. Yes, he would. But that's what's going on this week. A woman want to know. Ooh, my allergies kicked in on my ass in the middle of my sermon.
In the middle of the show.
Man, ain't nothing but the devil. But in the words of in the words of great late Bishop John Juan, sometimes you have to go through the struggles in order to get to where you want to be. Is there one? We're marching up to Zion. Is there one? Come on, come now. That's beautiful. Then they don't get
and
nobody.
There's people in the pews like, you want me to go with you?
City of God. Amen.
All right.
For no reason in the future, y'all gonna hear that church beat drop, and we're just gonna break out into just to see if there's a new delinquent out there. Is there one? Because if you want a new delinquent, you can come right now. You ain't gotta walk alone. I'll come to you.
Put the praying hands in the comment if you know.
I will come and walk with you.
If you're new to the faith.
You don't have to walk alone if you're a new delinquent. I will come and walk with you. Is there one?
We
sing it with
every show.
We're marching.
No, we not.
Recruiting people
up to Zion.
If you have not subscribed to the channel already,
go ahead and subscribe. That beautiful.
We got new member cards.
City of God.
Come as you are, we don't judge.
Amen. There was not one. Vanessa, go.
All right.
For no reason, not in the future.
Oh,
we're gonna try to get new subscribers just like that.
Every show.
Because you said it like 6 times. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Shit. It's like when you say, "All right, y'all ready?" Before the show, but
shot.
No, because I ain't trying to start no shit. Anyways, this weekend women want to know. I've had a couple of people say that they've gotten this response from somebody that they're talking to, from a guy that they're talking to, from kids at my school being kind of confused, to even friends of mine. So what they've been told is from somebody they've been seeing or hanging out with or whatever, the guy has said they need to focus on themselves. They need to back up because they need to focus on themselves. It's not you. You cool, everything's been going good. I just need to worry about me right now. So I want to know, is that just an excuse? Is it a valid excuse? Should we believe it? If a guy ever tells us, hey, I got to back up, it's not you. I just want to work on myself right now.
Two sides of the spectrum. It's the one side that he is being genuine and he's telling you how he feels. Probably got a lot on his mind. Probably feels like it's a lot on his shoulders. And telling you that it's just like it literally is not you, has nothing to do with you. I just feel like I'm suffocating right now. And the only person who can really help me through it is me. Like there's nothing you can do. So instead of just, you know what I'm saying, projecting that negative energy onto you, since because you're the closest thing in my life, I just kind of just need to like be separate. Like I'm not saying I'm finna go out here and do nothing, you know what I'm saying, but I just kind of need a minute to myself so that way I can be the best version of me for not only myself but for us. Then stay on that guy. Is that guy gonna come back to me once he's ready, or for sure
it's up in the air?
No. Most likely, if he, like I'm saying, if he being genuine, it is in the cards that he will come back to you. It's just he got a lot on his mind. He dealing with a lot, and yes, it's hard to believe, but men do get overwhelmed as well. Like it's a lot on our plate sometimes, and sometimes we just got to take a step. Some people think just because you're a man, it's like you can't deal with shit. Like, and if you do deal with shit, nigga, deal with that shit. Don't cry about it. Don't let it be known that it is an issue. Like you just gotta kind of deal with that shit. But no, it is all right to feel overwhelmed and deal with it in the respect in the way that it, you know what I'm saying, is best suited for you. So on that end, yeah, I do think that he will come back in the end. But on the other spectrum, you know who we got. We got numero uno F-boy over here. I just need time.
El numero uno.
You know what I mean? I just need time to work on myself, which really means I'm dealing with 6 other females and you just a handful right now. So let me come back to you about next month. Let me come back to you in about a month or 2. I'm going to come back, but when I'm ready. And when I'm ready, you better be ready. Because if you ain't, then I'm
somebody else on to the next.
What are the odds? Like, we already got one loaded in the chamber, like Jerry said.
Or the ratio of one to the other. So for how many guys taking time for the right reasons, how many guys are taking time for the wrong reasons? Is that like one good guy per 10 bad guys, or what is it looking like?
You'd be surprised. That's a lot of good dudes. I'd say it's like 1 to 5.
1 to 5.
1 to 5. Cool. Nothing outrageous.
So cut it in half.
What's bad? What's your definition of bad?
Well, not bad, but like he just said, there's 2 sides of the spectrum. So like, what is the ratio of spectrum A guy versus spectrum B guy? It like
you definitely gonna get more spectrum B guys, and that's only because the whole shift in society now about the way people are looking at relationships. People don't believe in relationships anymore.
Is it bad?
Like whole relationships. They figure to kind of use your words and kind of put a little twist on it. They're kind of looking more so for just experiences with people. Just I experienced this person, I did this, and I experienced this person. Now it is what it is. Like I'm not tied down to one individual person. That way of relationship thinking is, I'm not saying, I don't want to say it's being washed away, because you got people like me who was all on board for it. But it is taking a cultural shift, since people don't want to be in relationships and they're looking more towards like polygamy, and just overall just not being tied down. So I know most guys, it takes a long time for them to realize, like,
really?
Yeah, man, bro.
That's interesting, because most guys, and I don't know if it's just me, but that I've talked to, it's like immediately like they're latched on.
Yeah.
So it's never on the other side. And I don't think I've ever had someone tell me they need to take time for themselves.
Well, then again, you probably draw those type of guys in. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Actual good dudes. Go ahead, Jerry.
I ask the question again, so that way if somebody just jumped in this late on the show.
So when a man,
is there one? No, I'm sorry.
So when you're talking to a guy and he says that he needs to take a step back and focus on himself, y'all aren't necessarily super far into dating, but y'all are seeing each other, y'all been seeing each other, and he says he needs to take a step back and focus on himself. Is that something we should believe, or is that an excuse to just get away?
So, it could be one or the other. It could be like, it depends on his circumstances and what he has going on. Because he could literally have a lot of shit going on if he's, say, a college student and is close to finals and he's trying to graduate or whatever. He could literally be saying that because, because relationships are a lot. Like dealing with
it's not relationship.
Talking to somebody could be a lot, especially that person is demanding, like, I have to text you every day or want to at least talk to you, see your face on FaceTime. That could be a lot. And if that person's schedule is busy as well, then it could be like, that's a lot. Now, I've never used that line. I've never said that to get out of something or out of a situationship. I've known guys who have used that line. Some of them it has been some bullshit, and then some of them had been serious on, they really need time for themselves. So it depends on the guy.
And so Vasco said there's definitely more on they was just bullshit whenever they said it side. So what do you say? I
can't call it because I've never said it. I don't know many men that have used that. The ones who I have known that used, like I said, some that did and some that didn't. Most men that I know won't bullshit you with that line. If they didn't want to talk to you or be bothered with you, they just wouldn't be bothered with you and be talking to you, right? So I don't know, but if you are a guy here using that line just for no reason, we need to call you to the altar. Is there one? No. No, if you are a guy here doing that, stop doing that because you're making it bad for the next guy.
Just say you're not interested. We can handle it, I promise.
Yeah, or even if you don't want to do that, just block a number and stop texting them back.
Oh my God!
Like don't do
that's
that.
rude, but it's like it's at least like she won't be like, it wasn't me. I was too much for you. Like I caused you to have to take some steps back. What was I doing? What I did?
It's too much. I got finals and we'll try to hit back up later. Something like that. Or it's too much. I'm trying to study for this something, to get a promotion for my job and I'll hit you back later. Like just give me some little nugget of
something.
Why, if it is a valid reason.
Don't ask why, ladies. Don't do that.
Don't ask why.
Yeah,
no, so that's what I'm saying. I don't want to ask why. I want you to just like, out of respect for our relationship, and you finna go. That's cool. Just leave on a good note. I like leaving on a good note.
Yeah, leave on a good note, but ladies, don't ask why, because then you asking him to lie to you some more. Ooh. Give me some more. Give me some more.
Damn, asking why is asking.
For him to lie to you to some more.
Damn, put that on a shirt.
Well, why?
I hate that.
Just it ain't you.
Why?
You know what I mean? It's the situation. I mean, I got a lot going on. My kids.
What can I do to fix it?
Don't ask that. Come on, baby. You can't do nothing right now.
There's nothing I can do. Am I not enough?
Oh, don't do that to me. Yeah, you enough.
Then why you won't make this work?
Don't ask me why like that. Say something else like a woman would say so I can respond like a man. Don't ask me why like that, baby. You don't want to do that.
I'm just giving you what women gonna give you though.
Who else? I ain't talking to nobody, baby. It's just you. I'm telling. I'm busy with the kids and stuff. I got work. I got school. I'm trying to get my life. While you say I'm living in this one bedroom
with the kids.
With the kids. With all 7 of my kids. All 7 kids. And but they just cut my lights off, baby. Come on, don't do me like that. But let me hold $20. While I got you here.
Fuck no, baby.
Gotta get a pop out of here.
It's irrelevant.
You to know what? What you gonna say?
I just watched Waiting to Exhale for the first time.
For the first?
Yeah, I know.
Get the hell up out of here.
I know.
Cause what the hell? It's 2021.
Look, and Vasco like
you ain't never. But Vasco was born. That movie's older than Vasco. So
yeah, it's old.
Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
It's like The Wood.
Oh shit! Yeah, I definitely gotta add that to the list.
Oh gosh, Vasco, what can the people follow you at on social media, man?
Man, y'all already know, man. You can follow me at IM.VSJ on the gram. You can follow me at IM.VSJ on Snapchat, and you can follow me at DIMVSJ on Twitter. go make sure you get this merch, man. I'm sorry, I'm loving this shit. If you ain't vibing with it, bro, you ain't no frequent delinquent for real. Go ahead and get out the video, because if you down for the cause, you already bought one last week.
Is there one?
Is there one?
Come click the link.
Oh, I'm sorry though. To my right, you know what I'm saying? Nessa, what can they find you at?
Instagram, Nessa_Mufasa. Same for Twitter, Facebook, Nessa Ness. And go ahead and subscribe right now. Make sure you go follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and definitely get your merch.
Get your merch. Hey, it's your boy Jerry the Great. You can follow me on all platforms at Jerry the Great. That's Jerry THA Great. Listen, shout out to everybody who's got the merch. Go get yours. Shout out to all the frequent delinquents. If you want to be a new frequent delinquent, come on, the doors of the church are now open. We are the Dignified Delinquents. This is number 100, and we out.